Like and subscribe for more videos like this.
What's up everyone, welcome back to King Midget 21. Today, I'm going to teach you how to beat every single boss in Battletown. This hopefully helps you a lot, and we'll see you on the flip side. To start, we have the Ariks. Every single type of Arik. So, the Ariks are very big, tall goblins. Here, the Ariks that are actually quite easy to kill if you know how to do them. So, wait, no, not like that! So, let's just get rid of my third-person camera. And spawn in... No. I'm gonna get myself a sword. You can do it with any sword. It's just... A good sword is... this one. It's short, lightweight, pretty good. Or you can use the Flash Katana, which is another good pick. Now, just with any... I recommend using blades instead of daggers or shields or magic for enemies like this. Alright, oh crap. Okay, so the first one, the Arik, you're gonna wanna wait until he stops attacking and then strike him. So that's just how to attack him. And then in order to defend, try to slash back at whatever he does. Or keep your arm out like that. It's just, I recommend slashing a lot better, because then you can get that charge attack.
Yeah.
It's much easier if you have two blades, because you can do an X formation or an upside down X with your arms. And then when he's on the ground like that, hit him. I will make timestamps in the comments to tell you, and the description to tell you each spot or each boss if you're looking for just one special one. So just keep blocking, keep attacking when he's low. And to do more damage, I recommend doing critical strikes where it turns red and then you hit them, because you can do things like that. Grab this. Look at this little guy. So it's kind of the same with every single other enemy, like this. It's just these guys, people like this one, have armor, so you're going to want to strike the top of his chest, the sides, and below. If you can. Or try hitting their shoulders until the armor breaks, but try to hit those places. Or you can just freaking like hit the head, screw it. So yeah, you gotta deflect, like I said before. Because if you get hit too many times, then you're gonna die. With enemies with two swords like this guy, I do recommend using two swords as well, just so it's a bit more fair. They have more power, more strength. Just overall, a better time killing this boss. Oh, this one's gone. If you drop your sword, don't panic. Oh, because you can always try to run to it and grab it. And if they're both, and if you're both, if your swords are like low on durability, just try to find another one. You can find these, because if you can find these from other enemies that are in the boss fight, because usually, if you're not in the sandbox like I am, there are other enemies that you can grab swords from. So yeah, that's all you do with the Ariks. I'm not going to fight the big sword orc because it's just a waste of time. Okay, so the next enemy is the big skeletons. So these ones, for the weapons, I recommend using blades like this that can pierce through their bodies. Or maybe if you think you're really good enough, like spears, like a golden cudgel or spear of return, or just a Chinese spear or anything, because they're all really good. And anything with like good AoE is really good against skeletons. Like and just like stabbing, AoE and stabbing is really good with like dancing knives, for example. Just pierce through them, try to take off their head. So yeah. So let's spawn in the first one, the shield lance. So this guy has a lance or a spear, kind of halberd, and you just want to strike the middle of his body. He's got no armor, so it makes it really easy. Yeah, see the amount of damage I'm doing here, and then I can let go, explode him. Spear of return is just a good weapon, like overall. Oh, that was something. Alright, now, in terms of blocking, they don't really attack much, but when they do, it can be kind of threatening. So you just want to... They use spears, so it's pretty easy to see what kind of attack they're doing, except when they do that. If they're doing that, because it's a red attack, you gotta make yours a red as well. Like that. So it stuns them. And then just keep going. Until they eventually die. Now at the shield sword. This guy, it's kind of the exact same thing, not gonna lie. But he's got a sword instead. He's got a bit more armor on his shoulder. But you never aim there anyways. So just keep gonna hit him. Pretty easy. I don't find the skeletons any hard to attack. So yeah. Elves. I forgot these guys existed. Hold up. Hello! Not gonna lie, I actually forgot these guys existed. Okay, next up, we have the warriors. Okay, these guys are very annoying. So the first one is the ninja fire. This guy can be classified as an enemy. Well, just the ninja, not the fire ninja isn't. But if he has the red eyes, then he's in the boss. And I know in dungeons he basically always has the red eyes. So you just gotta keep hitting him. He doesn't have the red eyes for me, which is weird. But yeah, this guy's the red eyes. So this guy's a boss, yeah. So you just gotta block him like a real human does, because he's literally another real human. He's acting like us. So when he tries to strike, I don't know what he's doing, but you gotta block like that. You gotta do the opposite of what he striked. So if he does that, you gotta do that. It's kind of hard to explain. Yeah. Hold up. Alright, so if he does that kind of move, if he does this, like this strike down, you gotta go halfway through. So let's do that again. So yeah, if he did a left strike, if he did a right strike, then do a left strike up. Like right strike down, left strike up. If he does a left strike like that, you gotta do that. And if he's doing that red attack, remember, yours has to be red as well for it to successfully block. Then, when he's not attacking, just go in, aim for the chest or the back. The back is very vulnerable because it has no armor. And just strike the back. Keep going. And also don't hit his head. Usually heads do more damage, but his head is covered. So don't attack that, obviously. Alright, my weapon's like that. So get a new one, or look for your enemies' ones. Or just wait until it has durability. It's all good, because this guy's only a sword fighter. Alright, I just broke his armor, so now I can hit him more. And he's vulnerable more. Damn, he's really good at making me hit his head. So you just gotta be really distant. And whenever he attacks, either try to stab him before, because that kind of stuns them. Or try to block their move. Or you can dodge it by putting down on your right joystick. Like that. and then just finish them off. And hopefully you beat him like that. Alright, what else do we have? Alright, here's another ninja. This one is the one you gotta look out for as a boss. Now this guy can be a little bit hard. So once again, recommend 2 swords. So just keep hitting him. He usually like almost never attacks this guy, and even if he does, he just does normal strikes. It's not hard to defend at all. See? Alright, crap. Alright, both my swords have low durability, so get this one. So yeah, whenever you're in a fight, I recommend having spare swords, so if your main ones have low durability, you can always just get a new one that is a bit worse, but at least you're gonna attack the enemy. And that's him gone. Oh my god, the amount of slash katanas I have. Okay. Alright, the great dual blades. These guys can be some trouble. As you can see. He's got dual blades, so you want to get dual blades, obviously. His back, definitely most vulnerable. My cat is in my room. I don't want to hit her. Ouch. Yeah. Enemies like this have like no open spaces basically. So you gotta do stab motion. Or hit their arms, but that's a lot harder. See, there's like a space there. Another easy way to defeat these guys is go into slow motion. They can definitely see their next move. It isn't permanent, but still pretty nice. I'll get these. When he does something like that with both of his swords red, I recommend just running or like dodging or something, like jumping, because that will do a lot of damage to you. And now he's gone. Hush, James. Hush, little boy. Alright, I'm not gonna go through all these guys. There's another ninja, Great Blade, so I just already went through those. So next, now I guess the warrior female ice spear is kind of like a boss sometimes. Yep, okay. So this one you gotta look out for, because she has eyes. Holy crap, what is that? That's not any of my swords. I'm still frozen, oh my god. So this one, it's kind of harder to attack. She's got barely any open spaces. So I'm just hitting her head, trying to knock off that helmet, because it's definitely the easiest thing that we could hit. But trying to get that off definitely drains the durability a lot, as you can see. When you're frozen like this in slow-mo, I recommend just not trying to get out of it and wait till it wears off and trying to break everything. Like, defend yourself so don't take out any health. Yeah, she has like no open spaces at all. Which makes it hard to attack. You can definitely use one sword against spear users or one-handed users. Really not that hard. This just takes a lot of time. Make sure you look where you're hitting. You have more ability to see where you're slicing. Easier to attack. And finishing move. Ooh, never mind. Yep, okay. That does it. Oh, her armor almost there. Meh. Alright, next up, we got the Dark Lord. I'm not going to do this guy yet, because he's like basically the hardest boss in the game. I'm not going to do the most hardest boss though, the whatchamacallit, the flame demons. I'm not fighting that guy. I'll save the Dark Lord for the end though, because this guy's hard to attack. So yeah, next up we have the Raves. These guys aren't bosses that I know of. Yeah, they're not. It's this guy, the Elite. That's a boss. No one else. This guy is so super easy to attack. He has like no health for when you use slashing weapons. Magic, I'm pretty sure you do less damage with magic. And with spears, it's the same thing as blades. This guy barely attacks, and he has no health. It's super easy, guys. I barely need a teacher how to do that. Alright, so now we have the vampires. These guys are just skeletons, but they look cool. They have a lot more health. You gotta hit the back where the cape is. You might think, oh, there's a cape, I shouldn't be there. But no, there's no armor on their back, so it can do so much more damage without wasting time. Use swords, 100%, or dancing knives. Maybe even daggers? Not sure. If you're not sure about what weapon you can use, just comment down below and ask me. I'm usually very active. Just gotta keep hitting him. I might even try sticking my sword into his back. Yeah, there we go. So if you're using Spear of Return, that's very good. So you can hit them there. If he's doing that whirlwind attack, just try to dodge it. Don't try to use your sword. Too risky. But get rid of your ability, etc. So these kind of guys are very tanky. Just gotta keep hitting them. Maybe we'll do 2 swords here. Oh, I just broke off his armor. So if you eventually do break off one of the armor, just gotta hit where that is. It's usually definitely the most vulnerable spot. Because if you do right side attacks on his right shoulder, boom. Easy spot to attack. Alright, weapons durability is low. Put in here, get some new ones. Cool thing you can do enemies is you can jump, bounce on them. Just keep doing it if you're low on health or durability, anything. Because usually if you get the jump right, you don't take any damage out of it. Yeah, don't focus on breaking their armor. Focus on trying to attack them. It's really not that hard. This is super tanky. Oh, he doesn't have a chest piece, so I can go and hit stabs. Now he's dead. Pretty sure stabs do a lot more damage. I remember I was fighting one of the vampires or skeleton bosses, and I just stabbed them and they were like half health and they just instantly died. I'm not gonna go through every single vampire. They're basically the exact same thing, just with different weapons. These are the orcs. The orcs are pretty hard to defeat if you don't know what you're doing. I've even had trouble defeating it. Orcs are basically the first real boss you have to defeat in Belltown, especially in the demo. The first boss you meet. This guy has no armor, which is really easy to attack with. Don't try to defend because he has such a big sword that it's going to be very, very hard to defend, like to deflect. So just dodge. When he's doing this whirlwind thing, put your swords in front like this or like this, and just go in with the whirlwind. It's going to stop. Try to get like pinned onto the wall. It might seem like a bad thing, but trust me, it's very good. If he gets rid of your weapon, try to grab it back, because you need a weapon to attack. I can find mine, where it went. Here it is. Grab it back. Just keep going. Oh my goodness, he keeps getting that one sword. You can definitely block his attacks, it's just very hard. Instead of blocking, I would either dodge or hit him while he attacks, so it has like a chance of stunning him. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so he's whirlwinding, get your sword out. He eventually dies, just like that. Makes you feel really cool when he dies like that. Alright. And this longsword, it's actually kind of good for attacking. If you like claymores, two-handed claymores. I don't, so I'm not going to use them. And the hammer orc is also just the same thing, but he has more armor, and he's a lot bigger. Don't try to defend him, guys. He'll squish you like a bug. And try to hit his back or his chest, like the other enemies. Makes it very easy that way. And using two swords is definitely the way to go here. Whoa. Yeah, when he's stunned like that, just keep going in for the attack. Especially even when he's charging up his attack, just keep on hitting him. Because you can just make him not hit you at all if you just keep hitting him like this. Oh god. And then when this is charging his attack, I would go in there, but I also just don't recommend it if you're new or just not as experienced like I am. Keep going in. I recommend going down on your right joystick so you can like charge stab him. So like go down your right joystick, dashes you forward like that. Alright, he's charging his attack. He's gonna do this one. Yep, go in. This guy's really short range moves until he eventually falls like that. Once again, if you like two-handed claymores or stuff, this hammer is the way to go. It's very heavy, but it's worth it. You can do some good damage, like look at it. 16 to 17 damage. Alright, it's not that good. Alright, anyways. Next up. I'm not going to do the robots. They're just there for some reason in Belltown. And we have the Flame Demons, which I'm not going to fight. So, the final bosses we're going to fight is the Dark Lord. I'm just going to get myself to max HP because this guy is definitely going to kill me. Definitely one of the hardest bosses in Belltown. He has no effect, he's going to keep striking his armor. So, sword's not the way to go, but I'm going to try. Trying to use, like, magic is definitely a good way to attack this dude because the amount of armor he has on is insane and it's what's so much stuff like this. What do you guys say? I think the entire supply health. Alright, 361's enough. Okay. So, yeah, you definitely want to use magic style attacks. Like, even magic swords are good. Like the flame sword. Or just piercing. Piercing blades are also good. So I'm going to get myself the Chinese sword. Not magical, but it's still a very good sword, damage-wise. Lightweight. I'll also get myself the Golden Cudgel. A very good glitch to use. I'm not going to use it against this guy, but very good glitch. I wouldn't call it a glitch, but something very nice to use against very hard bosses is to get yourself to go and cudgel in this thing. Like that. Just keep spamming it, it'll just instantly defeat it. It's very cool. But it also gets very laggy. So let's see the damage representation. This is 15 to 18 and this is to 10.8. So I'll put this up here. And I also need some more weapons. Shields, very good, very good shields. And like, he's also using max shield. It's like, it's smaller compared to other ones like the very I think does well. He's also trying to limit shield. Yeah, this is really good, but it does itself. So attack this, makes it like basically. So I'm just gonna fill up my monsters. Okay, so I one. The wind shield, sword, flame sword, Chinese spear, and shield. These are all very, very good weapons. You could just do it black, because those are good. Good. But I'm gonna settle these. Try to do it. So let's spawn on the final boss. Look at it. He also summons lightning himself. And the map they usually find him in, lightning. Look at the amount of damage I'm doing. Absolutely nothing. Pretty crazy. So just gotta, for the Dark Lord, I do not know what I'm gonna do to teach you. You just gotta keep striking him until the armor basically goes off. Definitely gotta try to dodge his attacks or use shields on them. It helps you a lot. And use these critical strikes as well. Help. They help a lot. So, just gonna keep using shields. He also like never charged it. Those lightning strikes do a whole lot of damage, you didn't know. And he does a whole lot of damage. Oh, look at the amount of damage I just did with the shield. Yeah. I said damage 5 times in one sentence. I'm gonna keep striking this dude. Can you? Sword. Getting into the final hits. Last one. He's dead, but he's standing up. Oh, there he goes. GG's, little guy. And he used this Thunder Sword, which is pretty cool. That's going to wrap up this video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Remember, I have comment down below and put in the description timestamps of every single boss and enemy. And, comment down below if you need any extra help with any boss you want. And I'll see you in the next one.